the dangers of AI, which I think people are now starting to realize, the corruption of our geopolitical system, which is also now becoming way more apparent than it was even 10 years ago, and prophecy in plain sight. The prophecy piece is actually relates to a nonfiction book that I'll talk about in just a minute, but it allows me to deal with these other issues from a spirituality perspective, but also ancient prophecies, ancient relics, ancient beliefs, ancient history, and how there's a correlation, there's a similarity between what was said would happen as we went to the end versus what's happening today. By dealing with it and what's interesting is in the book, it's the AI that escaped that has decoded prophecy. Now that allows me to be completely agnostic to any denomination or particular religion, and it's not pushing dogma or evangelizing. It's basically talking about correlations between current events and prophetic events. And so it allows me to start looking at the theme of prophecy is not about a angry deity coming to destroy humanity. It's a warning of how a corrupt humanity would destroy itself. And so that allows me to deal with deeper issues. But I have to be very balanced and careful. I do quote scripture, but I want to deal with it in a way that's thought-provoking, not antagonistic or overly evangelistic. Right? The purpose of it is to really look at ourselves, at our society, and look at where we're going and the decisions we're making and the leaders we have, technologies we've developed, and how everything seems to be boiling up to some kind of climax, but we can't define. And so the AI in the story is helping to define what that's going to be, and the characters are all at first thinking AI is broken. It has a defect. It's got a bug that we've got to figure out how to fix. And then they start to think, oh my gosh, the AI is correct. The things it's talking about are happening. And now they're having to discover through their own perspectives what that means for them and their choices. And so it allows me to balance out this very dystopic scenario and balance it with that allows me to bring in and even though it's religion and religion can itself be a controversy, so I figured if I'm going to tick off the tech people and the political people, I might as well tick off the religious people too. But it does allow me to bring in that wholeness of humanity, right? Bring in the human element into the story.